So I know what you're thinking. You know, you saw the last episode and you're thinking, man, that was pretty crazy, right? But like, you think today's going to be a normal episode?
I've been attacked by the government for the last week.
No, today's not a normal episode. Today's not a normal episode. Let me tell you why.
Why is it not a normal
Well,
episode?
for one, we got these letters, right? And the three things I'm grateful for, Talia, Tono, and the Nerd Slice podcast, obviously. The E stands
the rest
for
of our friends.
Let me finish. The E stands for everyone because I love all of you. I'm thankful for all of you. And I'm thankful that you're here right now
Does
for the
Talia
Nerd
let you
Slice
finish?
podcast. The Nerd Slice podcast. Every episode, something will happen. That's right. We have a new tagline. Deal with it.
I feel like you started this podcast a little aggressive.
Do you want to see aggressive? I'm going to show people my toes.
No.
Why? Why? What's wrong with my toes? I want you right now to tell me what is wrong with my toes because I cut my toenails. Exactly.
I was gonna say
exactly.
you go cut
So
your
what else?
toenails.
What else is wrong with my toenails? With my toes?
You want me to expose you right now?
Sure.
You don't have that nice of feet. You would not be able to.
Why are you crushing my dreams of becoming a foot model?
I mean, listen. If you like started a feet routine where you like, you know how people
an only feet instead of an OnlyFans, an only feet.
Well, that exists.
Is it called Only Feet?
No, it's not called.
It's called
Feet Finder. I just said it.
Feet. Why? Why do you know what it is, Donald?
Because one of my
Listen, I will never kink shame you.
One of my coworkers.
One of your coworkers sells feet pics?
No, one of my coworkers got approached to sell feet pic.
Did they do it?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Did you subscribe?
No. Do you have a foot fetish?
No, I do not. I do think it's funny though because we've said that it's no secret that our good friend Aesthetica terrified of feet.
Oh,
we have emotionally scarred her, and it all started because of that stupid Sonic. Put those grippers away, right? But she the other day, and I also got on my TikTok. It's one of Lightning McQueen sucking someone's toes.
Why?
Why not? By the way, we're gonna play Rocket League again.
Just because of Lightning McQueen?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we got some letters, right? T&E. T&E.
So
stands for tacos
and tattoos. No,
and
that doesn't make sense.
Nope, that's two T's.
So the funny thing about these letters is that these are the letters that they put up for your engagement. Congratulations.
Thank you. I am engaged.
You are. And the only thing the minute we what? I've given up. So when we walked into the party for their engagement, all anyone could say is, "Oh, look, it's Dono and Evan."
No, I started going.
No, you started.
Dono and Evan.
You started it. Then I walked in and said, "Look, it's Dono and Evan."
We also changed it.
And then your mother said Dono and Evan.
Well, we also changed it because before it was ENT and everyone thought that it was the fucking everyone thought it was the fucking alien.
Oh, ET.
ET phone home. ET
There's
phone home.
There's nothing wrong with ET.
There's nothing wrong with ET. That's why it's like the longest surviving ride in Universal Studios.
It's a terrible ride.
It's I think it's kind of cool.
It
like says your name. The animatronics kind of look like they're cracked out. And like, you know me, I love cracked out things.
Didn't they?
That's why I'm friends with you.
That's the nicest thing you've ever
Thank
said.
you. Of course. Welcome back, by the way.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Or
my phone disconnected from the TV. It's okay. Tell them why it's okay, Tono. Tell them why it's okay.
Because today we're gonna actually entertain you, unlike what the fuck was last episode.
Is there a way to screen lock? I'm gonna just pretend that we're screen locking.
Last episode was a lot.
My phone rang.
Last episode was a lot, and I want to apologize.
I don't.
I do.
I don't want to apologize. They know what they signed up for. We asked them a question. Why do you guys watch us? Most of the answers were because they know us. But you know, that's besides the point, right? They don't watch us for normalcy. If you wanted normalcy, you would watch like Gwyneth Paltrow's podcast. Don't know she has a podcast.
Do you know why it's mostly people we know?
Does Gwyneth Paltrow have a podcast?
Who's Gwyneth Paltrow?
Total. You can't keep doing this.
I can and I will.
Most of our friends watch us because they love us.
No, of course. But most of our viewers...
And because we're entertaining.
Most of our viewers are our friends, right?
Actually, we finally hit above that statistic, by the way. Look at us. Learning. Let's go. We appreciate you.
Cool. Then my joke falls flat.
No, but I also don't want you to not have your joke. So you can. What's your joke?
Oh, I was gonna say that most of our friends watch us because we're not entertaining and we can't get anyone else to watch us.
No, we got you guys, and we appreciate it.
We
I
do
was also
appreciate
told
you
that
guys.
people find it interesting that like this is how I sit on the pod.
Yeah,
I
I
don't have
also
my
find it
feet.
interesting. So you do you, boo boo.
I mean, when you're 5'4", you know, you gotta. When you can, you should.
Sit cross-legged on a couch.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the desk chair that you sit cross-legged for? I kind of want to buy it for you.
I'm sorry. The what?
There's a chair. There's like a desk chair, like for work,
Mm-hmm.
and it's meant so that you can. It's a little longer on the
Like the front.
No, the back area, the like butt area, so that you can crisscross on it.
That sounds awesome. Yes, I would like that.
People use it for like sitting crisscross, and also people like to sit on their knees. Which, if you like to sit on your,
Sorry, continue.
do you like to sit on your knees?
Like
Does Talia
like
when
people-
you
like
sit- I'm
people
gonna be
in-
feral today.
like
I
people in
apologize.
like people in Japan where they're just like.
yes, like people in Japan.
No, you know who does that though?
Who?
Our friend Sticks. He was doing that yesterday. He just
I
like sits on his knees.
Don't know how people do that.
It-
I sit on my
It doesn't
knees.
seem comfortable.
I sit on my knees, and like I know a lot of people do it. My ankles hurt.
Yes, it's always the ankle pain.
Yeah, it's not the knee thing. It's the ankle thing. My ankles feel so. Maybe I just got a dumb truck. and
Maybe
it's
we just
too
have
much
weak.
on my
Maybe we
ankles.
have weak ankles. You want to do some ankle workouts after
No.
this? We'll just like. We'll do like.
How? Explain to me how you think ankle workouts.
So what we'll do is like we get the
Mhm,
weight,
mhm.
right? Like
Yes, yes,
like
yes, yes.
let's pretend this is the weight, right? And
Okay.
you know how you can curl?
yes.
We'll just curl but with our ankles. Call that an ankle workout. What's the dumbest exercise?
I thought you were gonna say what's the dumbest thing I've ever said. I was gonna say that. What's the dumbest exercise? There's no dumb exercise. There's exercises that I feel that you shouldn't do.
I'm really proud of you, by the way.
Why?
You didn't steal one of my shirts today. And honestly, that's
I've
a
worn
win
this
for me.
this shirt on the podcast. Well, I've worn this shirt on the podcast like 5
So fun
times.
fact, if you guys want to buy something for Donald for Christmas, buy him shirts because Donald for some reason will never wear the exact same shirt on the podcast again.
No, I've worn this shirt on the podcast. I'm gonna expose myself. It's not that the laundry isn't done. It's that it's not folded. When I came back from my trip, I had like one load of laundry that hadn't been folded, but then I had to obviously clean all the stuff from my trips, and so that's another load, and it was big enough so that's 3 loads, and then a 4th load just recently, and so there's just 4 loads of laundry that I have not folded. Will it get folded? Who knows?
If you give me $10 and a cup of coffee,
You cannot fold my clothes.
why?
Do you know how I fold my clothes?
Yeah, you got that little fucking
Yeah, you don't know how
the
to do
thingy.
it.
I do know how to do it.
How?
I owned one. You put the
No.
shirt in the middle.
Oh, I don't do it like that.
How do you do it then?
I roll
oh,
my
you
shirts.
do your
You know I
rolls,
roll
bro.
my shirts.
Like a fucking burrito, bro. Like you're a Taco Bell worker, just going.
I'd be a good Taco Bell worker.
I don't think you would be a good
I'd
Taco
be a
Bell
good-
worker.
Chipotle worker.
No, because here's my thing. I feel like you would want to make someone their rap,
Mhm.
but then you would judge what they're eating and you'd be like, I'm not making that.
So you worked in the food industry.
Sadly.
Yes, I did too. Tell me,
When
you
did you work in the food
in
industry?
college?
What did you work at in college?
I worked in
food?
Steak and Shake.
There's no way you worked at
Yes,
Steak and
I
Shake.
did.
There's no way that
I know
no.
Talia also worked
Yeah,
at a
no,
Steak
no,
and Shake.
we can't do this right now.
Yes.
Go away. Go away.
Yes, I worked at a Steak and Shake for a bit.
There we go.
It was not a long time.
Can you tell me the secrets then?
No. I also worked at Barnes and Noble.
That one I knew about.
Yeah.
That was the dream when I was 11. To work at a Barnes and Noble.
I did not work at Steak and Shake for very long. It was like my senior year at the very end. I just worked, I would come up to Orlando and work for a bit, and that's it.
Do you think Steak and Shake would be as popular if it was called Shake and Steak?
No.
No?
No, I think the steak needs to be up front.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like if you make
Okay.
other things around King of the Burgers instead of Burger King.
No. Donald Mick.
Donald Mick. These went.
So, tell me right now, you did not judge people when you were working in the food industry.
So I have fun fact. I used to work at a place that primarily served mac and cheese. Right, we were like a mac and cheese board game. It was a really cool concept, actually.
Yeah, mac and cheese was a cool,
really
place.
cool company.
Yeah.
Moment of silence.
I think
Good
it needed
place.
to be a little bit bigger.
Good place. I agree. It was
I
a
mean,
smaller.
it
It was a
doesn't
smaller
exist
store
anymore, so-
smaller store, but really good times. I actually enjoyed my time there. Not like
You always
food
complain
industry.
about it.
Food industry is tough.
Yeah.
I enjoyed my coworkers, enjoyed the people. Right. There was this one time though, however, right? Because we have a whole little spiel. We have a whole little thing where we're like, welcome to Mac and Chess, blah blah blah. You know, like this is what I recommend, and then we'd always be like, yeah, like you can put a scoop of mac on anything, right? And I saw a glint in someone's eyes, and they went, anything, and I went, oh god. What is this? What is this motherfucker gonna do? What is this? What is
Was
this
it-
sacrilege that
Let me
I am
ask
about
a
to witness?
question.
Yeah.
Before you unveil what it is, was it something on the menu?
No.
No. Was it something that you guys made but didn't have mac and cheese on it before?
Yes.
Was it a fucking pastry?
So here's you know, they're there for a while. It was like a birthday. They were actually a pretty fun group.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like they actually left me a really good Yelp
Okay,
review. They're like, yo,
period.
this guy, awesome.
It's probably because
2
you
hours.
made an
2 hours.
abomination.
2 hours pass, right? And he comes up to me and he goes, I'm gonna get an Oreo cheesecake. I go, yeah, awesome. He goes, with a scoop of mac on it. And I went, pardon? And he went, yeah, you said we could put mac and cheese on anything. So this man ordered and mind you, it's cold. Like it's like
It's a
our
cheesecake.
our cheesecakes are like stored in the fridge.
Yes.
So I hand this man a cold
Yes.
Oreo cheesecake
Uh-huh.
with whipped cream on it and chocolate sauce. And my heart shattered as I just go and put a scoop. Don't know, I'm not even joking with you.
No.
I have the photo.
No. So wait a minute.
So that was definitely
Wait
the
a minute, wait a minute.
strangest thing.
But let me ask you a question as you pull this
You can
up.
ask me anything, Donald.
Did you try it?
I did not.
Damn it, dude.
He did say.
So does
He
that
did
mean
say that it was strange, but he said like he liked the consistency of hot and cold, which I get some people do because like, I
feel-
don't like lettuce on my burger because of that.
I feel
don't
like we have to. I feel like we have to try this.
Hold on, I don't know if I want to try it.
But here's the thing, and I think you know this. I think our viewers have figured it out by now. I do not like chocolate.
You what?
What? So chocolate cheesecake sounds like not a good time for me. But I will try it with mac and cheese. Oh God.
That's it. Editor Donald, maybe.
I will put it in the middle here. Yeah, this looks disgusting. This looks like a travesty to food.
Yeah. Once again, to each their own.
Like this looks like a
Like
travesty.
we want to have a whole thing about food combos. So I mean, some people have to like certain things. We did that one episode, remember, where people were like pickles with peanut butter, or like, you know,
Burger King foot. I'm
Burger
sorry.
King, Burger King foot lettuce.
Every time you talk about food that's a mix, you always
Speaking
do the same.
of food, you know, because you know it's coming up.
Wait, but like we have to try this.
Mac and cheese on an Oreo
We have
cheesecake.
to
You
try
don't
this.
even like chocolate.
I will try it for the.
You're
bit.
gonna try chocolate?
try it for
I
the
will make
bit.
it. I will make you an
Okay.
Oreo cheesecake.
I want.
Hey, listen.
hey,
Listen.
hey.
If you're not going out later, if we're not doing anything later, we're making it.
Hey.
Yeah, now you fucking regret it, huh?
No. I don't regret it. I will try this. Hey,
Yeah.
it better have the same type of mac and cheese you made at Mac and Cheese.
I have the recipe.
Yeah, I know you do.
Do I remember it? No, but will I
Hey.
will I text people? Absolutely.
Hey, I will try this.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. You're gonna throw up. It's gonna be worse than the bananas.
No, it's not gonna be.
It's gonna be worse than
bananas.
the-
Oh
it's
my
gonna
god!
be-
I'm not gonna be here for my birthday. Fuck! I can't try. I wanted to do.
You
a
still
bit.
have to.
I try. I
We'll
wanted
do
to
it after,
I wanted
before.
to. No.
It has to be on your birthday.
It has to be.
Take
on
a
my
fucking
birthday.
banana with you.
No.
Where are you going again?
Finland.
They have to have bananas in
No.
Finland.
They're gonna have a banana in
So then
Finland.
just eat a banana.
But it's like no. Here's the thing.
Eat un banana.
Here's the thing. All of like I've been told that I don't do this by many people. So I was gonna do it in front of all of you. I was gonna be like, look, guys.
So you were just gonna
banana
throw up. Yeah, you were just gonna throw up.
Yeah.
Which is like, isn't food weird?
Yeah.
Isn't it weird that like I don't like like I don't necessarily like tomatoes, but I fuck with ketchup. Like, you get me? Like, food in different forms is just so strange because you hate bananas, but the only smoothie you drink is a strawberry banana smoothie.
So here's the thing. I think it's more about the texture.
I think you're not a texture person.
I'm not a texture person.
Because I feel like you would be okay with the Oreo cheesecake by itself because like the which
I don't.
have you ever had like
Dark
liquid?
chocolate? Yes.
No, like liquid
Oh,
chocolate.
Yes.
Like chocolate sauce.
I've had fondue. Yes.
And did you like it?
No. I didn't like it because
So you don't like chocolate whether it's
But
solid,
here's
liquid.
The thing. Here's the thing.
Have you ever had a chocolate covered strawberry?
Yes.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
So I think you just don't like hard. No,
I
but
don't
it's
like,
weird.
I don't like pure chocolate because it's too strong. It's the same reason that I don't like Guinness.
I love Guinness.
I know you like Guinness. I don't like really dark
Can we set
beers.
a Guinness? Are they related?
No.
Is
Yeah,
Guinness Book of
maybe.
World Records and the beer Guinness related? Someone fact checked us. This is why we need like our live studio audience sometimes.
Yeah. Although they're
They're a little quiet
getting,
today.
They're getting a little bold recently.
Little bold.
Little bold.
Bold. It's a weird word. Bold. Bold. Ready? Bold. I don't know if they're related. Can we set a Guinness Book of World Record? What do you want to? What do you want to? That's your question of the day. What Guinness Book of World Record
Do you want to see
do you
us?
want to
set?
see us try to set? Do you have any in mind?
No, I don't. But
Longest podcast.
no.
Like just
veto,
just
veto,
just
veto,
just
veto, 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 veto,
72
veto,
hour live
veto,
podcast.
You will hate me.
I'm not gonna hate you.
You will hate me.
I'm not gonna hate you. Will I need like a little like maybe like a week break possibly? I think we can do it.
That's how
I think
our
we can do
friendship
it.
ends.
I
is
think we
that-
can do
That's
it.
how it is. No.
Yes.
Okay. You guys, let us know what you guys would like to see us do to try to break a record, and we'll try to do a special
Longest
episode.
scat? No, that sounds like poop.
That sounds
Yeah,
like hell.
let's
You're
not.
choosing all of the ones. Stop doing the longest whatevers. That sounds like hell. Dude.
Wow, you're so popular.
No, stop.
You said stop it. You're like, yeah, I'm
No,
popular.
I'm not popular.
So
So what are you gonna segue to now?
you said the word.
I did say the
You're a
word.
hoe. You're a little hoe. You're like
Before the podcast-
you're like Santa because you're a little ho right now. I'm gonna
You
call
know-
you out.
you
I'm
know-
gonna call you
you
out.
know at work-
Donald, 2 minutes before the podcast. Yo, Evan, like I know you like to do it, but like don't say we're segueing because like it's just a segue. Don't actually
no.
segue.
No.
And Donald, right now. So we're gonna segue.
No.
Fuck you.
My statement was that every time you do a good segue, which you're good at them,
I know I am.
you
bro.
always like
It's that
that's
braid.
the segue.
You wanna hear something
Dude,
funny?
come on.
Do you want to hear something funny?
What?
So I was talking to some of my coworkers, right? And we were just like talking about
You
like
talk to your
like
coworkers?
I do talk to my coworkers.
Do you know my coworkers call me Ho Ho?
Like the bird? Like the Pokemon?
Yeah,
Wow.
because all of our names we have like a
Is it because you're built like a bird?
I don't know if that's an insult.
It's not an insult. Birds are cool. Especially penguins.
What's your favorite bird?
Penguins.
Penguins.
There's something cool about penguins. They can't fly, and I feel like that's beautiful in some sense. Because they're different. Other than nope, not birds.
What were you gonna segue
Other
to
than
before
other than penguins, I used to think
I love
I used to think
ostriches.
vultures were cool just because how big their wings are, but then I
Uh-huh.
would see them eat things. I'm like, damn, that's a little fucked
I like
up.
I like ostriches.
You're an asshole. I hate ostriches. Ostriches are
emus.
awful. Look at me. Look at me right now. I want you guys to picture this because everyone always asks. Why are you afraid of ostriches? Like, Evan, why are you afraid of ostriches? I want you to look at videos of ostriches running next to cars. I want you to imagine being in a car in the middle of the night, looking to your right and seeing this giant 7-foot monstrosity running next to you without breaking eye contact. And I want you to tell me that you wouldn't be scared. You know what is another...
And then think about if it could talk and it's just going,
bah,
no,
bah.
no. And it just goes,
Mother. Mother.
have you heard about our Lord and Savior Bird Christ?
Bird Kage?
Bird Kage.
Bird Kage.
Bird Kage.
Bird Kage. He's the Hokage, but for birds.
No,
You
they're
know
not
what-
scary,
No,
dude.
no, you know what is scary though?
What?
Because, and I promise you, I will get back to my original thought after this. So, Dalia and I were on TikTok, right? And it was this video in the middle of the night in Australia.
Yes.
And just at this man's like window,
Uh-huh.
kangaroo. And let me tell you, I've never been afraid of kangaroos, but there was something so viciously terrifying of this thing just like there, like hitting the glass. And I was like, Damn, kangaroos are kind of fucking
No,
scary.
they're not.
No, they're like as tall as us.
Okay.
They're like muscular.
All right.
And it just looks like
It's a big bunny.
don't.
It's a big
I'm
bunny.
gonna show you the video that I saw, and you're
Okay.
gonna be like,
Send me the video, and
That's-
I will put it up
that's
right
a little.
here.
That's a little what?
I will put it up right here. Listen, they're not that scary. Maybe he wanted some mac and
Kangaroos are a little
cheese.
scary. You're telling me right now,
Hey.
if it was the middle, look
Yes.
at me right now. You know that infamous
looking at
creepy,
you.
the creepy hallway that's in
Yes.
your house.
Yes.
Imagine waking up to get water and just a kangaroo at the other end of the hallway.
give him a
You're
hug.
telling me that you wouldn't be like, absolutely
I would
not.
give him a hug.
Yeah, and then he would rock your
Now,
shit.
if it was a sloth
You don't like sloths?
after Slaughterhouse,
Slaughterhouse was a really good movie, by the way, guys. You guys should watch it.
Slaughterhouse was really well
You
done.
guys should. You guys should
story.
watch it. Shot really well. Dumb concept.
Dumbest concept.
Dumb concept.
No, I would
Back
not
to
be
my
scared
original-
of a giant bunny.
Back to my original thought. My coworkers were like, "Yeah, like you know what you'd be really good at, Evan? Like broadcast." And I was like, you know, it's funny
It's funny you mentioned
because
that.
like I did start off in college studying broadcast.
I think you would have
And
hated
now I have a
being-
podcast. I would have hated it. I don't
Yeah.
I imagine going to work just being like, 3 children died in a fire.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the podcast on why I hate news.
Sorry, I'm just copying you. Continue.
I'm gonna punch the fuck out of him after this.
Cut. Continue. Why do you hate the news?
I hate the news because the news, what it is it's let's say it's a 30-minute.
Continue. It's a 30-minute podcast.
Let's say
Nope,
it's a
not a
30-minute.
podcast.
Let's say it's a 30-minute news broadcast, right?
Uh-huh.
It is 21 minutes of the worst things that could possibly happen to humanity.
Of course, like
Right?
like
Everyone
earthquake,
died.
earthquake in Haiti.
Yeah, everyone
fire.
died.
Man
we bombed
stabbed.
Syria.
Man stabbed by an Eggo waffle. Continue.
I think that would actually be a
I think that
great
should be the
story.
title of the episode.
Eggo waffle.
Man stabbed by Eggo waffle. Continue.
So it's 21 minutes of just the worst things that could possibly happen to humanity.
I'm so sorry. Continue. My brain said 21 and I went 21. Could you do something for me?
And then 7 minutes of commercials, cause fuck commercials.
And that's how
Um,
they get their money.
And then 1 minute of look at this puppy.
We should have 21 minutes of the puppy.
But it's at the very end of the broadcast. So it's you just are given the worst of humanity. And then like, but before we leave you, look at this puppy. I hate it. I hate
I
it.
thought about this the other day that I want
It
us to
makes
do.
terrible people.
I thought of something I want us to do.
But if you're in news,
Good for you.
I appreciate
We
you.
appreciate
Your
all the
job
hard
is
work you
not-
do.
Your job is, I was gonna say not hard. Your job is very hard.
Shout out to our 2 friends from middle school that are
And
in
I
news
am-
broadcast.
Yeah.
There might be more. I only know of 2.
I know 2 that are reporters.
I know 2 that are reporters as
Yes.
well, which if you're watching this, I don't know if you are. Congrats. Thank you. We
Yeah,
appreciate you.
I've caught a broadcast from each of them.
I've only seen a broadcast from one of them.
I've seen a broadcast from each of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're good.
Yep.
We could have used them in CTV, but you know,
Yeah,
fuck
you know,
us.
everyone, you know, people find their stuff later on. So you know how they have the YouTube videos of like celebrities playing with puppies?
Yes.
Yeah, I want us to do that. Like, I don't know how we would. Maybe we need to blow up a little more so we can like.
I'll just bring Loki, and he will run away from us.
Yeah, he'll just run. Yeah.
Loki played with me yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
You know when you know when you're
Loki's
with a dog.
An ankle biter. Continue.
You know when he's when you're with dogs and then you just kind of like jump at them really quickly and then they like
Yeah,
get down to the paws and then they play with you. Loki in his whole life
Has never
has
done that.
never done that. And yesterday I was like Loki, and he went, and he.
Aww.
I was my earth shattered. I love that dog.
Cool.
He's a little bitch, but I love him.
I'm gonna tell everyone about our sponsor for today.
Oh, we
while
have a
you go
sponsor for
check
today?
our camera.
Okay.
All right. Today's sponsor of the day is kangaroos and ostriches. A little scary. Sometimes they, you know, are a little wacky, and yet they're still animals. I'm just kidding. Today's sponsor of the day, we actually do have an official sponsor of the day. Like our very first, well, our second technically. Our second.
We don't actually have a sponsor for today, do we?
We do.
Who?
I'm not lying.
Who?
Our sponsor of the day is you guys.
Oh.
Because you guys are real. You're real to us. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you guys telling other people about the pod because I will say I've had a lot more people that have told me that they've told other people. and like
I'd
how
rather it be Raid Shadow Legends if I'm being straight.
Raid Shadow.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Today's episode is
You guys
sponsored.
are great, but Raid Shadow Legends, come on.
Yeah.
What if we became those Raid Shadow Legends?
No, that's how
sponsored?
we'll
Come
know
on.
we'll make it. That's how we'll know we'll make it. You know how we had that third party that we don't talk to anymore that got sponsored that one time by Raid Shadow Legends? I was like, that's it. I know that you have a modicum of success now. And like, come on. You respect it, right?
We have that third party that we just don't talk to anymore. What, dude? Dude, you didn't have to say it like that.
Tacos and enchiladas. I figured it out. It
Yeah?
out.
Enchiladas?
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas. What is an enchilada?
I have no fucking clue. It's just a sad taco.
Because like it's like a soft taco, but it has like sauce on it, I think,
It's a
right?
sad
Or is that a
taco.
chimichanga? No, chimichangas are fried. Chimichangas are fried. Enchiladas, I think, are soft boys.
But we like soft boys.
We do like soft boys. I feel like you and I are soft boys.
We are. 100%.
We are soft boys. We're nope.
No, say
Gonna
it.
leave it there.
Say it.
Nope,
No,
we're gonna leave it there.
motherfucker.
We are growers, not showers. We're soft boys. Everyone's a little soft boy sometimes. You know what
I
I mean?
didn't think that that's what you were gonna
Yeah.
say.
We're all.
Are you a soft boy?
I mean, I grew up in middle class. I'm pretty sure I'm not from the streets, you know.
But do you have to grow up in the streets to be what's
Like
the, what's
toughened and
what's the separate the opposite of a soft boy? A hard boy? I don't like that one.
Diamond Head from Ben 10.
Oh, that's right. You are a geek.
Don't. Our podcast is called the Nerd Slice Podcast.
I wanna call.
Did you?
I wanna call the whole.
What gave it away? My Hercules T-shirt. My 26 hours Spider-Man 2 playthrough. My collection of all the Shrek movies except for the first one, because I don't know where the fuck the first movie is. What gave it away, Tono?
Can I call the whole world out for a second?
If you want to fight the whole world, sure.
You know, fuck our childhood.
Yeah, because growing up, we were like, oh, you guys are nerds? Like, that's
Yeah, like
dumb. And now, like, everyone likes anime.
everyone likes everything
Everyone likes
we've
anime.
liked our whole life.
All of a
Fuck
sudden,
you guys.
all of a sudden, liking Marvel superheroes is cool and
Yeah.
relevant.
Hey.
But fuck
This
me.
isn't to everyone.
Fuck me for reading Aragon.
Hey, this isn't for most of the people that probably watch this podcast. But if you were young and weren't a nerd, fuck you. Fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. Because
Actually,
now
no.
they're not now like, oh, anime's cool. We know. All right, we know. Evan and I bought Shonen Jump at Publix when it was still saran wrapped.
Y'all are dick riding Jujutsu Kaisen. I bet about Jujutsu Kaisen. I bet about Naruto. Dragon Ball Z. Little before my time. Little before my time.
Dragon Ball Z.
Little before my
It's just-
time.
It's okay.
I think it's cool. Cool fight scenes.
Eh.
Goku, bad dad. That's my argument. I know people had this argument. I don't think Goku's a good father.
I don't think Kogu's a dad.
Goku is a father.
No.
No, here's the thing. Do I think Goku has had moments where he's a good dad? Yeah. But like my man just dipped. And I know we're gonna get arguments, specifically from one person who edits our TikToks.
Yeah.
But you know, like
But I don't think Goku's
I'm gonna stop
a dad.
now because he has the opportunity to make us look really
I
bad
don't
in
think
clips.
Goku's a dad.
You know who's a good dad?
Who?
Vegeta.
Vegeta is a good
Vegeta's
dad.
a good dad. He's a good husband too.
Although didn't Trunks end up like hating him or something?
I don't think so.
I don't know Dragon Ball Z that much
It's
to
okay.
actually care.
I know it's okay.
Can I call you out for something?
Sure.
So as I look at you and your beautiful face, I am in my periphery. I am always greeted by this lovely mirror that's behind you, and this lovely mirror has shown the faces of weird people staring at us throughout the podcast.
Why are you calling our friends
Why
weird?
is it so dirty?
Why are you calling our friends weird? I'm calling you out now.
No.
Um,
Why is your fucking mirror so dirty?
I don't know. We just haven't
Why do
cleaned it.
people touch this?
We just
I
haven't.
just see so many fingerprints.
No, that's not fingerprints. That's like like the sticker when
No,
you buy
from
friends.
here there's fingerprints.
Oh.
Do you guys see it on? There's fingerprints.
I don't think they can.
You guys need to clean.
we do clean. Don't. You really want to do this right now?
Yeah.
Okay. How many weeks of laundry do you have?
3, 4.
Yeah. Shut
Yeah.
your mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
Mister. Nope. Not gonna. Nope. Ice shoes. Peace and love. Life and death and love and earth. Nope. That's not the lyrics. No. Yeah. It is.
No, it's life and death and,
And
love and war and peace.
Peace and no. Life and death and
Wow, we
Life
are
and death
fake.
and love and worth and peace and war on the planet Earth.
We are fake Steven Universe.
We are
fans.
not. I'm the biggest Steven Universe fan.
Yeah,
Yeah, give me a Steven Universe fact. Guarantee you I'll get it.
a fact.
Yeah.
Or a question.
Just a question.
Okay. How many diamonds are there?
See, here's my thing, right? The technical answer is 4, but would it be on brand? Would it be on brand for Rebecca Sugar to one to be like, there's actually 9?
And that's why I know you're a nerd. Because you were like, okay, wait a minute. Technically there's 4.
Technically,
But spoilers.
technically
Pink Diamond no
speaking-
longer technically
but that's what I'm
exists,
saying. She doesn't
but
exist.
Steven does.
But Steven,
And so is Steven.
but Steven,
but thi-
but here's the
You're
thing: is
so
that
funny.
Steven is technically Pink Diamond, but Steven is technically more of
Human.
No, he's
human.
more.
straight human.
Why am I for now? My brain hurts. What was Pink Diamond's other form?
Rose?
Rose quartz. Pink Diamond. Nope. Steven is technically more rose quartz from that viewpoint. I don't know. It's weird. Rebecca Sugar's on TikTok. If you want to watch our podcast, we'd appreciate it. We love you.
And like, if you can make more Steven Universe, I would
Yes,
really
please,
like it.
please. That'd be. You know what I think is the greatest thing about the internet? You
What?
know what the internet won the other day? Because you
What?
know what was leaked on the same day?
What?
The exact same day? GTA 6, which I know everyone's been waiting for that for a while, right? And Shrek 5. And I feel like that's the day the internet won. They were like, oh my god, we got Shrek 5 and GTA 6 on the same day. Wow. 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 I'll clean my mirror later. Fuck you. Anyway, so we were on the topic of
I want you not to clean your mirror until Talia watches this podcast. So in like 3 weeks, and then
No,
she's
she's
like,
actually been pretty good about watching them.
Oh.
She really liked the last one, mostly because
of
she
course,
came in as a ghost
She likes the one that
that she's in.
I almost died in.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Your mental health deteriorated. People
I-
enjoyed it though. I got a lot of good feedback.
I'm glad that you guys enjoyed me getting attacked by the government. My eyes haven't been the same since that podcast. I had to buy glasses because I started getting blurred. It was bad. Very bad.
Kind of glasses.
Blue light glasses.
You have blue light glasses.
I had to get new ones.
to get you
I
blue
had to
light
get
glasses.
ones that
Like we're stronger.
were stronger, yeah.
Why are you not wearing them?
Because we're not staring at a screen. I'm staring at your beautiful
Your
face.
phone is a screen.
I'm not staring
And
at
thank
it
you.
right
I
now.
know my face is beautiful. I've been working on my skincare, so
What
take care
made
of
you
your
start
face.
that? And
Take
what
care
made
of your
you-
face.
What made you start
take
that?
care of your face.
Hmm?
Do you want me to be completely
Yes.
honest? It's the body dysmorphia for me.
Nice. I thought you were gonna say Tony.
Well, no, Tony, our friend, Tony started doing a little bit more about his skin, and I thought about it, and I told Talia that for a while now. Like, I've never really been on top of like, other than like
Yeah.
basic hygiene. I've never really been like on top of like my skincare,
Yes.
like all that. I was like, you know what? Like, if I'm working out now, like if I'm gonna take care of myself, I want to fully take care of
Mm-hmm.
myself. So I bought a few little supplies.
So what'd you buy?
I bought moisturizer,
Nice,
like
nice,
daily
nice.
daily
Yeah,
face
yeah, yeah, yeah.
moisturizer, and then Talia's gonna let me borrow until I buy because they have daily moisturizer that also has SPF in it.
Mhm.
Because I'm a little white boy, and if I'm in the sun for more than 20 minutes, I look like
Which one are you?
a tomato.
borrowing?
What?
Which one are you borrowing?
It's called Elf.
Oh, that's not
That's
the one I
the
use.
that's the brand name. What's one you use?
Does
Does yours have SPF?
Ferrero Rocher?
That's chocolate.
Then it is Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher is the chocolate.
It is something Rocher.
Okay, it's definitely not Ferrer.
Is it not Ferrer?
I mean, you can look it up. Maybe maybe this is like Guinness again.
I do use a moisturizer for CeraVe and face wash,
Nice.
and then I have a serum.
I bought Cetaphil because it's also good for people that have sensitive skin, and I'm a sensitive skin boy.
I feel like you're not a sensitive skin boy.
But I have psoriasis.
In the back of your head,
Yeah.
but not in the front.
Thank God for that, bro.
Thank God.
So I got moisturizer, and I got a face scrub, like a cleanser. There we go. I got it. I got a little face cleanser, and I got some oils that I picked up from my parents' house for my beard, because my beard also gets a little scratchy. What is it? What's it called? What's it called?
It's called La Roche-Posay. I'm so bad at names. Oh my God. Hey, at least I got the feeling right.
How can we like butcher your name?
You can't.
Tanny,
Tanny?
Tanny,
Tanny.
Tanny, Tanny, Tanny companion.
No, Tanny Companion.
Tanny Company. You
Tanny
sound like
Company.
Hannah Montana, but in a different font.
Tanny Company.
Tanny Company. Tanny Company.
Yellow
yeah,
Roche
my
per se.
nice. We'll get into that. We have a question. Our question of the day is somewhat related to that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Thanksgiving's coming up, Donald. I know it's your favorite holiday because it's around your birthday, and you know you like to be the center of attention most of the time.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be here for my birthday.
Yeah, you will.
No, I won't.
You will.
I will not.
I created a teleporter, and we're just gonna go.
Listen.
You know how in Jujutsu
Listen.
Kaisen, the thing that nerds like because we're nerds and it's cool to be a nerd. You know how he claps and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but here's
gonna
the
go-
thing. Here's the problem.
Am I fucking up the audio by doing that?
Yes. Here's the thing. You could create a teleporter, right?
Mhm.
I think if you tried, you'd smart enough to do it.
I'm gonna tie your hands.
But then it would get destroyed because it'd be electronic.
Fair. I'm gonna tie your hands together
Why?
because you talk with your hands so
I
much.
do talk with my hands.
Like,
So you're going to take away a fundamental thing about me.
yes.
Wow. Fake friend.
I'm gonna shove a
it's
banana down your throat.
What?
I'm gonna shove a banana down your throat.
And then I will
Covered in
throw-
chocolate.
And then I will.
Covered in chocolate. Mixed with Coke. Coca-Cola, not cocaine.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible.
I had a friend of mine that used to so
oh
they
my
would
god,
they
no,
would
that,
eat.
that actually made me.
Yeah, take a second. Breathe. Look at me. Hey. Nope, never mind.
I am the captain.
Nope. I was gonna say something else, but it's a reference to something.
Okay.
I had a friend of mine that would eat pizza,
Yes.
right? And like they would not eat the crust, and then they would dip the crust in soda and then eat it. And I was so baffled the first time I saw that. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "It's absorbing like the soda, so you get this like bread
I don't know how people like
soda." Soda. I mean, I get how people
I
like
don't get
soda.
how people like soda.
I get how people like soda.
I do not like fizzy drinks.
I
Like
mean,
I
you're such an enigma. I'm really curious what your child's gonna come out like. Like if they get your same. Are food palates genetic?
I don't know.
Like if I feel like it's not, right? Like if you don't like a certain food, will your child have the
I think my child will be
like
allowed to do whatever they
disposition
want.
to not
Maybe.
like that food?
Maybe.
Like I know you can
there's
subconsciously.
two people in usually a
Hold on,
child.
you're gonna end up with like the most. You're gonna marry Willy Wonka. Like the woman equivalent of Willy Wonka. She's gonna own like a chocolate empire,
You know, period.
and you're gonna be
Girl
like,
boss queen.
and you're gonna be like, wow. And she's gonna kiss you, and it's gonna taste like chocolate. And you're gonna be like,
I don't hate chocolate. You know, like I eat chocolate. I just do not like pure chocolate. There has to be something with the chocolate.
I don't know why I was looking at the TV like the TV's the camera. So Donald,
Yes,
Thanksgiving's coming up, baby.
it is.
Thanksgiving coming up. Like I said, it's your favorite holiday because you're the center of
It is
attention.
not my favorite
What's
holiday.
your favorite holiday? What's your favorite holiday? Labor Day?
Aardvar. Aardvar Day.
Aardvar?
Aardvar Day.
Aardvar Day?
Yeah.
What, elaborate what that is.
I have no fucking clue.
All right, cool.
No, Thanksgiving is not my favorite holiday.
Thanksgiving food. What's like the best and the worst? Let's tier list it.
Okay. Okay.
What's at the top?
Ham.
Ooh, like a good, like
a
cooked,
good, yeah, a good
like a
cooked
good
ham.
I like it when it has like
the crust.
not like syrup, but like you get
Not
like how it
crusty,
has
crispy.
like it's not syrup, but it has some sort of like
Yeah, it has like a sauce on it.
a honey. There we
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
honey
Oh,
ham.
yeah.
Honey ham.
Honey
You
ham.
know I gotta say it. Some motherfucking corn casserole, like a corn.
I'm not a super
souffle.
big corn casserole guy, but like I
Have
get
you
it.
had mine?
Yeah.
Have I
No.
made it for you?
No, well, you've made it, just
Like
not
you
for
haven't
me.
had it? Nope. You gotta have it. I'm gonna make it this year for you.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna be here for Thanksgiving, so.
That's fine.
Oh
We'll
no, I
have-
am gonna be here for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so we'll
It's
do
not
that.
my birthday.
We'll do that.
Cool. Can I go to the bottom of the list?
Sure.
Turkey.
Get the fuck.
No.
You don't like turkey?
It's not that I don't like turkey. Listen, I think turkey's good. I just think it's overrated.
I don't think it's overrated.
I think
I
it's
like
overrated.
like a good turkey, like pulled turkey, fucking phenomenal.
I think it's okay.
With some gravy, bro.
Okay, but then we fall into the same fucking argument you and I have always had. If you need something else to make it
No,
better,
turkey is good by itself,
No, I
but
don't think
adding
so.
gravy just
No.
makes it better.
No, I think adding gravy makes it better.
It's like listening to like the podcast.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing.
Always.
Right? Listening to the podcast while you're naked. There's something liberating about that. I was trying to find a way to do it. But I feel like that's also.
I liked our prior question of the day for the Guinness Book of World Records, but I also kind of want them to answer if they watch our podcast naked.
But here's my thing. I feel like no one ever does because, like, you know, like you would do that in the
Have you?
comfort of your. No, I haven't.
Then how would you know?
That's the thing. Is like I have to retract it because most people listen to podcasts in their car.
So you're a liar.
No, I've definitely listened to podcasts naked at one point. I definitely have because I played it one time while I was taking a shower. I just like had it there. Gotta get those views up, you know. So I was just listening to it while
The most narcissistic thing
while
you have ever said.
while I was in the shower. So like I've technically
get
have
those
heard the
views up.
podcast. I'm trying to remember which podcast it was I was listening to.
Okay.
It was Todos Potatoes. And I remember specifically that it was Todos Potatoes.
So as we're talking about potatoes, mashed potatoes.
It's gotta be in the top.
it's close. To the
It's gotta
top.
be in the top.
It's,
You know what's at the bottom for
it's
me?
Close,
So
yeah.
sorry. This is gonna be my equivalent
Sure.
to you that one time.
I just think turkey's
I
overrated.
don't like green beans. I think green beans are okay.
No, yeah, I don't fuck with
And
them.
like a lot of
they're
people
okay,
make
but,
like green bean casserole, and I feel like it's worse in green bean casserole than normal green beans.
Yeah, I agree.
What else? What the fuck is stuffing?
Honestly, you're talking to the wrong person.
Like you know how there's
I-
like turkey and then stuffing.
Yeah, but
I
we
know it
talked
has,
about
like,
how I don't like
corn,
turkey, so
different
stuffing's
things.
not gonna make it better.
Yams.
Yams?
Can I get to the yams?
I've never had yams.
I don't think I've ever had yams either. What's other
So this
cranberry?
is super-
Cranberry, like cranberry sauce, slaps.
I think I'm not a sauce
gonna look
person.
up more.
I'm not a sauce person. But I've heard that cranberry slaps. This might be just my family. So, I'm gonna put it up there because it's been constant in my family.
I like that my Wi-Fi said this browser is not private. This isn't my own Wi-Fi. Continue.
Cool. So I usually have some moros. I usually have like moros for Thanksgiving. And brother, I love me some dirty rice.
See, but that's my
Some
thing. Like
dirty
maybe
rice.
it's a Hispanic thing.
It's super Hispanic.
Like I don't think about rice when I think about Thanksgiving food.
no, if we're talking about like the quintessential American Thanksgiving, then no.
There we go. I finally found.
Like it's not pero in mi familia, we always have some moros and I love
None of
those
these I've
moros.
ever seen
I
in
used
Thanksgiving.
to not like dirty rice.
Pecan pie,
I don't like pie.
dude. David brought some pie the other day, and that shit slapped.
yeah.
Do I have? I think I have some left over. Okay, I'm gonna have some after this. Go. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the Thanksgiving food. I feel like I don't know. I feel like everyone's different. I feel like it depends on the person.
Yeah. Like, listen, it's not. I'm not a
So like this is the traditional breakfast.
Send me that
not
picture.
breakfast. Thanksgiving
yeah,
spread
like the
that I
little Thanksgiving.
normally see.
So like right here, what you can see, there's a corn casserole. I believe
Mashed
this
potatoes,
is
cranberries.
berries. I believe this is turkey,
That's definitely turkey and
and
green
then
beans.
some green beans.
And then, like I said, usually a lot of people will have ham also.
Yeah. Oh no, ham always. You know what? Again, this might be just my family. You know what always appears, in Thanksgiving?
Mm-hmm.
The Hawaiian rolls.
Dude,
Oh,
no, dude. I
Those
mean,
Hawaiian
you've had to have had this. You've had it because I made it like 3 times. Dude, when I make the little fucking sliders,
They're okay. No, I'm kidding.
I haven't walked off camera in a while,
No,
so
stay.
so
I haven't had the sliders.
dude.
You've made the pulled pork ones.
No.
You
I
made the pulled pork ones for me.
Oh, I did make the
But
pulled
you've
pork
never
ones.
made the sliders.
But you haven't
for
had
me.
the burger ones.
Yeah,
that I
I've
made.
never had the
Those
sliders.
are good.
I'm waiting for you to make them.
I'll make them
motherfucker.
for you. Look, today we'll make sliders with and for
I
dessert.
do not know if I'm leaving.
For
so-
dessert, we'll have I say wherever you were gonna go, just bring that person. Just bring that person here.
Morgan would not lie with you guys.
Shout out to Morgan. Does Morgan watch our podcast?
No.
Shout out to Morgan.
Yeah.
I want to
Thanksgiving
know.
food.
I want to know what yams are
I
now.
want to know what love is.
You'll get there.
Like, will I?
You know, I really thought about.
I appreciate you not for taking the bait.
Of course.
Continue.
You know, I really thought about for Christmas
Mm-hmm.
making official Nerd Slice merch
Uh-huh.
and just presenting you with the very first ever Evans in Love Todos Trying T-shirt.
I want one so bad.
I think it'd be
I'm
really
making
iconic.
clothes for Christmas, so
Are you making Nerd Slice clothes?
no.
I have nurse-sized clothes, but I had to burn it. Don't worry about it.
The fuck
Don't
happened?
worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Because they're not worried about it anymore.
So, I'm very difficult to buy.
I don't think
Christmas
you are.
presents
My
for?
family's the hardest to buy for.
No,
I'm gonna expose my family. I love you all though, just out of respect. My father, worst person to buy presents for.
Why?
Because my dad will tell you the exact thing that he wants. He'll be like,
Yes.
I want this very specific jacket
Mm-hmm.
in this very specific color,
Mhm.
and then return the jacket. And we're like, why? Like, because my family is
Why
always
would he
trying.
return it?
My family is always, because then he'll realize, like, well, you know, like, I actually don't like. He's very like, I don't know, like, we have a fun little story
Yes.
where he went on a hunting trip recently.
Okay.
Right?
Is he back?
He bought, no, they're still out right now.
Oh.
He bought 4 backpacks because
Four?
he couldn't decide which backpack was the perfect backpack to go hunting.
I will say.
He returned obviously the other 3.
I
but,
will
like,
say it is very hard buying presents for like. I love my father as well, but he is difficult buying presents for because he will buy himself what he wants. So like, there's never something that he's like, I want.
Can I
this.
call you out for a
What?
sec? Because you just brought back a memory that I haven't thought about in years.
What?
So when Tono and I were about 10 years old, right? Very first time, the Xbox 360 came out, right? And Tono, it was the Xbox 360.
Xbox.
No, it was not the original. The original Xbox came out when we were like 5.
No.
This was like the 360. This
Hey.
came out like in middle school.
Hey, no.
Tono, no, the 360 is the one that came out
Which
with the PS3.
story? Is it my dad's story?
Yeah, it's the one
Yeah.
that came out with the PS3.
Hey, I'm telling
Was it the
you.
original Xbox?
I'm telling you fucking right now. It is my father. We bought the original
Okay, so
Xbox.
then maybe it was the original. Maybe my timeline's messed up. But Tono and his brother decided for Father's Day, the day about fathers, to buy their dad
No.
an Xbox, right? And their
No.
dad, they presented it, and he went, "Wow, this is really cool."
It gets worse.
But like, I don't think I'm gonna use it. And Tono and his brother were like, "That's such a shame. I guess we'll use it."
So, you have most of that story right.
I have every story right.
But
I'm always right.
It gets worse. So for Father's Day, we
Shout out to all the dads out
we
there.
convinced my father. We were like, "Hey, Dad, we play video games a lot, and we would love if you played with us. So, we believe you should buy us an Xbox." So me and my brother didn't buy an Xbox. We convinced my dad to buy us an Xbox so that we could play with him. He played one game of Halo. It was Halo.
It had to
2.
have been. I was about
It
to
was
say
Halo
it was the
2.
original. Had to have been
He
2.
played one game and he couldn't understand because remember he came from like Mario platform running. He couldn't understand that one stick would move you and the other stick was to move around. So he was like, "I don't like this," and never played again. And so,
And so Tono and his
Xbox.
brother bought themselves an Xbox.
No, we didn't
for
buy it.
Father's
He bought
Day.
it for us for Father's Day.
Speaking of random things, but I really fuck with your Kindle.
Dude, I love my Kindle.
Like honestly, let's do it. We haven't done it in a while.
What?
Dono shopping list. What are some?
Dono
Because I
shopping
know
list.
you, and I know your brain has been like, the holidays are coming up, Black Friday's coming
Yes.
up. Why is it called Black Friday? When did that happen? Because that's already been a thing since like the 2000s.
I don't know.
Go off on your shopping list
No,
while
so,
I
like-
do my history
okay,
knowledge. Because like I said, you guys
So I just bought a
gain knowledge.
Kindle. I just got a Kindle because I wanted to read a book, and we'll talk about the book in a second because I have thoughts. I bought a Kindle because I wanted to read, and like, I don't know what it's been, but my focus hasn't been really sound lately. So I have this red flag that I listen to everything at 2 times speed, and
He does.
yeah. So I don't know what it is, but I have not been able to read or listen to audiobooks recently. So Aesthetica had this book called The Fourth Winkle, which we will talk about in a second. And I started listening to it, but I just couldn't keep up. So instead of going to 1 time speed and just listening to it like a normal human being, I bought a Kindle and I read the whole book and I finished the book. Woo. And I love the Kindle. I don't know
So,
what it is. I it's-
found the reason, but it's too long, so I'm not
Okay,
going to read it.
cool. It gives me the same feeling I had with the Nook, but better.
I still
And it
have
fits
my
in
Nook.
my hand. mine got stolen. But there's not really anything that I want. I want a new 3D printer. I want to throw away the other two because I don't feel like fixing them.
So instead of getting the cheaper part to fix it, you're just going to spend another $300 on printer?
No, because that sounds terrible. The real TLDR to that is I just don't like FDM printers anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I just find them very difficult to deal with. I find them like incredibly easy to break, and I just there's so many moving parts that could go wrong that like I stress about life so much. I don't need to be stressed out that my 3D printer is gonna not work.
Mm-hmm.
So I like resin printers more. Mind you, my resin printer hasn't been being nice to me, but I know that that's a me problem, not the printer's problem. So I kind of want a bigger resin printer, but I'm not gonna get one. I'm not fucking psychotic. I don't use them enough for it to matter. If I start printing a lot, then I might use it.
You should print us a third co-host.
No.
What would we call them? They're like 3D printed.
Tony.
No,
Yes.
No.
Listen,
there's only one Tony. There's two Tonys.
Tony is a manufactured android that I created.
Why did you make him so damaged then?
Like creator, like creation.
So so what's on your shopping list?
I just fucking told you.
Other than the 3D printer, a 3D printer.
What do you think? What do you think would be on my shopping list?
Girlfriend.
You can't buy those. Evan, no.
Evan,
no.
Mail order brides are.
Evan, no.
All right.
I will not become a meme.
Let me come here. Give me your head. Give me your head.
No.
I need to like
No.
pretend I'm in your mind.
Never make that sound again, ever.
All right.
You scare me sometimes.
A nice pair of socks.
I do dig a nice
Some
pair of
socks. I feel like you want. Follow me here. I feel like you want flannel, but not like thick flannel.
No, I don't dig flannel that much actually.
Let me think. What else?
You're just gonna
Some
be
camera
close.
equipment. I feel like you want a vlogging camera because
And
I
there we
keep
go.
seeing you.
And there we go. You've hit what you can always say I want. Any camera equipment or anything production
No, but
equipment.
I feel like
I
feel like you want a vlogging camera because I've been in the room with you when you've looked up vlogging cameras,
No, it's just I came
which
back from,
I have a vlogging camera.
I came back from Finland and my coworker has a vlogging camera and I vlogged for them. And I thought it was cool. I would
Mhm.
never vlog. I don't know why I would want
I
it.
feel like you want
I would love
lights.
an
Better
aperture,
lights?
an aperture 120D.
Yeah.
I would love the FX3. I would also love a Fujifilm camera. I would love like a Hasselblad, like
I feel like you
film
want. No,
camera,
I
but,
got
like,
another one. You want an
that's a lot of money.
FP? You want an FPV drone?
Yeah, but I feel like I'd crash it.
No, I feel like you would 100% crash it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like
we're
you'd
not gonna
crash
go
it-
down the list of
I
stuff
feel
that
like
I
you would
like.
crash it in the dumbest way. I feel like you would get like like the very stereotypical like going through like canyons. I feel like you would do that perfectly, but you would try to fly it like down the end of your street and hit a stop sign.
No, so I know exactly what I do.
Mhm.
I would be like, Evan, I want to do this cool shot where I like go past you and then turn around and you're doing something, and I would fully at 100 speed go straight into your back,
Nice. Because my back is rock solid.
and you would be in the
Filled
hospital.
with
That thing goes
muscles.
fast. dude.
Filled with muscles and rippling pectorals.
No,
I need you to vamp for a second.
no. So anytime my wish list would always have camera equipment. But you know, I can't. Camera equipment is so expensive. And my at work, they just gave me the ability to get some equipment for us, and I am in heaven. But nevertheless,
I want you to know.
so camera equipment is not on my wish list.
I want you to know I held back my intrusive thoughts.
Why?
Because I was gonna, as I came back to the couch, I was gonna full speed ram into you. Like a Ford Explorer. That's a car, right?
I thought you were gonna say something wholly more inappropriate than that.
Like
No.
like a stormtrooper with Chewbacca.
So I started reading, or I finished a book
Mm-hmm.
called The Fourth Wing.
Please don't talk anymore because I want to read it. Did you like it at least? You
I
can tell
did.
me that much.
I did like it.
If you had to give it a
So,
rating, and after that, you don't. But like,
No, I'm gonna
'cause
say something about it. I give it a 4 out of 5. It was a really good. Like, it's not like the best book ever, but it was entertaining. It was.
You give it a 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
I feel like you haven't liked a book that much in a while.
Aesthetica has good taste.
Seneca
Have you
does have
seen
good taste,
Di Huerta?
dude. She sent a snap the
Juan,
other day.
you did a good job.
You did a great job,
You did
Juan.
a good job, Juan.
Juan and Asim, I believe that's the correct way to say his mom's name. Yeah, Asim. But Aesthetica sent a video the other day, and he was like on the ground, and those thighs, bro. I want Diweta's thighs. Diweta's thighs. They're like, okay, you know, like how in anime people like have power ups and like their muscles just go cuckoo. That's how I feel about Diweta's thighs. That's right, Diweta. We talked about you and your father. I was trying to flick out, but I did a peace sign.
So I've always heard that books have smut in them.
Heard the Muffin Man?
So I've always heard that books have.
Fourth Wing has smut?
I've always.
I
Heard
didn't
that,
realize that. I thought it was just a
I've-
very stereotypical YA novel,
I've always heard that that YA novels have smut in them.
but not like heavy smut.
Have you ever heard of ACOTAR?
Does ACOTAR have like very graphic smut? I know it has
Yes!
spicy moments,
Like,
but does it
very
have
graphic.
like his members slid out, like does like stuff
From
like
what
that?
I understand, yes.
Hold up, do I have
No,
ACOTAR
no,
here?
just sit down. So
Can we read Ice Planet Barbarians here?
no, David is gonna read
Shout
it
out to the
for our
Patreon.
So I read Fourth Wing, and I knew it had smut in it because Aesthetica told me it had
Of
smut
course,
in
of
it.
course.
I don't think I've ever read a book that had smut
Do
in
we?
it. No, let me finish.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever read a book that had smut in it because smut is not smut. It's just porn. It's just porn.
Do we feel like secretly Aesthetica just reads a lot of smut?
Yes.
Probably.
No, like 100%.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
not secretly.
Yeah.
I don't think she reads it. I think she listens to it.
Do we think like
she reads smut.
I would not be surprised if one day we found out like some of our friends like wrote YA novels.
If anyone wrote YA novels or smut, I definitely think it would be Aesthetica and Talia.
Maybe.
I think Talia has a pen name that she does not tell any of us, that she writes the most aggressive smut.
Maybe
known to
Thalia
man.
wrote Ice Planet Barbarians, and that's why she wants us to read it so badly. She just wants us to appreciate her work.
Our Patreon, you can hear Di Huerta read it in his sultry voice.
In his very sexy, sultry voice. But speaking of random things that are extensions of our podcast, you ready
Yes.
for the questions of the day, babe?
Yes, I do.
You ready for those questions?
Yes. So
What's
I
on?
want you to do it in the.
I love you. I'm glad you realized what I was about to ask.
I want you to sing it in the. I don't know the name of the song. We both know. I
Yeah,
don't
of
know
course
the
you
name of
don't know the name of the song.
But we were both young when I first saw you.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Questions of the day.
Nice.
I got you.
Nice.
I was a singer in a past life. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
You could have fooled me. I'm
Yeah?
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Didn't your mom like roast you the other day? 'Cause
Yeah.
she's like, yeah, I
No.
knew you were home because the song was not
No,
good.
no.
Or
I
did-
was singing the Follow the Yellow Brick. Right? So my mom goes, "Oh, Tono, welcome home." And I go, "Mom, how'd you know that wasn't Dad?"
Do you wanna-
And she went, "Because your dad can't hold a tune." And
Do you
I
wanna-
was like,
do you wanna-
first of all, thanks, Mom.
do you wanna-
Second of all, yikes.
Do you want to try harmonizing for a second together?
No.
This boy's too young to be
so the
singing.
next-
Ready? No, we're going to do it. Ready?
What are we singing?
This boy's too young to...
No, no,
ready?
no.
Ready?
No. I'm going to cut it out.
Why?
Because.
Why? We hit...
Do you want to hear...
We hit Made of Stone the other day. That was cool.
Do you want to hear... This is exposing myself a little bit. So I was... I've been really into a singer called Ren. I think you know it.
Yeah, you played all 9 minutes of their song here the other day.
No, I just wanted Talia to hear it. And
Okay. She liked it. Yeah.
At the end of the song, there's like this. So he does mostly rapping, but at the end of the song, he has this part that he sings, and I think it's pretty good, and I think I can hit it. So yes, like a week ago, I was doing a voiceover for my job, and before I was doing the voiceover, I had the mic set up and everything, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna record myself." And there's a recording of it with the music in the back, and I fucking killed that shit. Which is the stupidest, most like geeky thing I've ever done in my life.
Cool.
I'm so lame. So we have questions of the day.
We have questions of the day.
So what was the question of the day?
I asked
this
you guys
time?
because you know we started this video podcast of the year
Yes.
with our wing challenge.
We
right?
did.
And you know, you and I have talked about how we want to do other challenges.
We
so I
didn't
asked,
start with the wing challenge. We started recording for the wing challenge.
Well, I'm saying video. That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay,
I said
cool,
we
cool,
started this video podcast because we had our audio podcast.
Mhm.
We started with the wing. So I asked you guys, what other like little challenges would you guys like to see us do, right? So
Can I
this
guess
first one.
who goes first?
Sure.
Fernando Reyes.
No way. How did you know that?
I'm just gonna get real good at this.
Yeah. It's not like we have the TV there or anything. But I asked you guys what should be the next challenge that Evan and Thon will tackle, right? And Stick Figure says, anime dubbing improv, the best actor is the winner.
Dude,
I feel like you
that
and
actually, I think that would be
go
extremely funny.
unhinged. Anyway,
I think that would be extreme. What anime would we dub over?
it has to be One Piece.
It has to be.
It has to be One Piece.
No. Hear me out.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Naruto.
Uh-huh.
The one scene that Hinata talks to Sakura.
We're not doing this. Anyway, they also had a question of the day as well.
Okay.
Which is
They had a question for us.
They have a question for us, which
Okay.
we haven't had in a while, so that's cool. Their question is, from your honest belief, which character do you believe is the worst in terms of just being a great villain and has done the most despicable? They were trying to say despicable.
Mhm.
I speak Stick Figures.
Yes.
Omni-Man or Homelander? I'll tackle this one because you haven't finished all of the boys. You did see Invincible because you and I watched the
Mhm.
first season
And
together.
I watched the first season of The Boys.
I'm honestly gonna say Homelander. I think Omni-Man's terrible. Omni-Man is terrible. But the things that Homelander does purposely and the way that Homelander has sort of I've read the Invincible comics and I know how Omni-Man's story unfolds.
Yes.
I think Homelander is just a little more unhinged, whereas Omni-Man is more of a calculated, evil. I think Homelander is just more unhinged, and I think there's a scarier factor in
Yeah.
that. Where
I have an
someone
answer
said
to
it
this.
perfectly, where anytime Homelander is on screen, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I have an answer.
Go ahead.
Griffith.
That was neither any of them that
But
anyone.
It's the truth. He's the worst.
Anyone asked.
And if anyone ever says Griffith was right, no, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, Griffith.
No.
Griffith was. Was
No,
there's
we
there's
don't
no
forgive.
we don't forgive.
Just like we
no.
don't forgive. I got this. If I don't get it right, Aesthetica might murder me.
Johan. I know you.
Yes, it was
Cool.
Johan that I was gonna say.
So the next challenge that we got is from Thalia, which she's very much specified that she wants to do.
We've
is,
said this.
a makeup challenge. I do her makeup, and we'll figure out someone. Maybe we'll just do Tony's. Just do makeup on Tony.
I win then.
Maybe.
I'll
Anyway,
win.
speaking of Tony,
I think that
their challenge that they say we should do
Okay.
is therapy. And
how would that work?
we see which of us is more damaged.
Hey, really quickly,
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
it's me.
Anyway. This next one, I think super funny because I've seen this a lot. The tortilla slapping challenge.
I think it would.
I think it would be so because the way that I've seen it, I've seen a few different people do it. I've seen one where we have the water in our mouths and we have to make the other one laugh.
Yes.
Right, and then whoever laughs, they get slapped by the tortilla. I've also seen people do it where it's like you have to ask a question and then there's different variations.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be funny to slap each other with tortillas.
I agree. I think we do the question one where we ask each other questions, and if you're wrong, you get slapped by a tortilla. But you know how that's gonna end, right?
We're just gonna
start beating the shit out of each other.
I'm right. I'm left. This next one here from Bridget _22. Yeah, _Tonal. A baking challenge. I would fuck that up.
I would actually
so
too.
hard.
This is something you would never have known
Mhm.
because it was when I was in Orlando. I was actually a pretty good fucking baker.
Yeah.
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 So I think we actually do a baking
Yeah?
challenge.
Yeah. You would win.
Why?
Tonal, I burnt cookies yesterday.
You did not.
I burnt
How do
cookies
you
yesterday.
burn cookies?
Because I did the exact instructions and it didn't specify. I think that I had to have it on the lower rack instead of the. Oh my god, I died.
That's for you burning the fucking cookies,
Yeah.
dude. You're not gonna be able to
I
get
can't.
it
I got really short arms.
back. How do you burn cookies?
The bottom. It's weird. It was that the bottom burnt, but the tops were soft, and it just made me
you
sad.
need to go on a lower heat. so that it cooks more.
Yeah,
throughout.
because I put the exact instructions on the fucking anyway. I'm not reading the next question. Half Squad Soph here says, try not to laugh with water in your mouth, which I feel like I said, it's
But
kind
we would
of
have
similar.
to have someone else.
I'm going to show you the first question just
No,
so you
I
can.
saw.
Yeah,
I
cool,
saw,
cool,
and
cool.
I gave them a death.
Yeah,
stare.
cool.
I think try not to laugh with water is fine, but we're just gonna just spit take both of you. Oh, I thought you were gonna just drop that one too.
No.
So it's just tonal.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd
It'd
be
be
funny.
funny.
Are we gonna like spit water at each other? We're
We
just gonna
would
be like,
have, yeah. I think we do the one where we try to make the other person laugh,
mhm.
and if that person laughs, we take a shot.
So you just want us to die?
Yeah.
Cool. This last one here from Hipster Henley going, Bean Boozled, but with difficult questions. Have you ever had Bean Boozled?
No.
It's fucking
What is
awful.
Bean Boozled?
So do you remember the beans from Harry Potter?
Oh.
They're like jelly beans, but they have different flavors.
Yeah,
And some
I
are
remember.
normal, some are like apple
Ass.
pie or
Yeah,
like green,
yeah.
but then there's ones that are like vomit, grass, toothpaste, which
have
mind you,
eaten
the
grass.
toothpaste one actually does not taste bad.
I've eaten grass. Grass tastes good too.
Have you touched grass? I know you haven't.
Yes.
You haven't.
Yes.
You never touched grass.
We both have full
you fucking
like professional
you
lives.
fucking Kindle reading,
I do read my Kindle.
Jujutsu Kaisen watching.
I don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
You should. It's pretty good. It's pretty
I
good.
will.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Gojo's. But anyway, that's our last question of the day. Thank you,
So
guys.
we had neither V Mogurtov.
V Mogurtov did. V
Oh.
Mogurtov did the tortilla challenge. And we do have one from Aesthetica.
We do have one from Aesthetica at the very end.
Similar to the hot wings challenge, eat various sour candies. I don't know. I just made this up. You also asked this question before I could think about it. I asked this question a few days ago, but anyway, Aesthetica does
I
not
think-
lose her spot.
I think that would be fine, but I don't like candy. So
We'll figure it out.
no, I'll eat it for the bit.
Have
But,
you ever had?
but like when we did the hot wings challenge, at least I liked.
they have.
wings?
I'm trying to remember. Is it citric acid? It's the actual powder that they do to make
Mhm.
candy sour. We'll just put that on like a bunch of food for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it on a glizzy
do
for
it.
you. Just a hot dog. Just be like, here, open, and be like.
I
Before we end the podcast,
no. We're not just gonna walk away from that.
Mhm.
Are you okay?
No one's asked me that in days. Before we end,
Yes, what's
right?
up?
I did want to do a mini segment that because
Oh my
we're us
God.
and we detoured like 9 times.
Yes.
So you know how last podcast we talked about what a T-Rex
gonna- Are
actually
we
sounds like.
gonna talk about conspiracy theories for the first time?
Yes.
No,
so
okay,
you know
what?
how
Yeah,
we
yes,
talked
yes.
about the T-Rex. What would you want other things that we think sounded like to actually sound like? I've thought about this.
The question is weird. I'd like to know what space sounds like. I know
No.
that there's-
What I'm saying is, you know how like the T-Rex, we're used to like the Jurassic, we're like, "Boo," right?
Yes.
And it was a lot creepier.
Yes.
What would you want something that we think we know what
Mhm.
it sounds like to actually sound like? Right? So I have my example.
Go.
Dodo birds, right?
Yes.
We think dodo birds, they're birds, right? They're gonna be like, "Burr, burr,"
Yes.
right? I want dodo birds to have the deepest, most good, like just like a, like just imagine
They
that.
probably would have lived if they had such a
So
scary
what else? What
sound.
about I want mammoths to have like really high pitched, like ska.
So you just want the opposite of what they look like.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, but that's not how that works.
Or like imagine like just like a bug. Imagine if like bugs can make like
They do make sounds.
no, but like bigger sounds. Like imagine being like in your room and you see like an ant and it just goes whoa whoa
I think it'd be funnier if
Wah,
spider went
whoa whoa.
hello.
Hello there.
I don't have an answer for this. I'm gonna be straight with you. I think that
Can you be straight with me? I
Yeah.
thought you were an acute angle.
more like an obtuse angle. That was the dumbest bit you and I have ever had.
Thank you guys for watching as
Thank you,
always. We appreciate it. As always, leave your questions. You know where to find us. You know what we do.
Thank you
If
for
you
watching.
don't know what we do,
We
why
don't
are you
either.
here? But like Donald said, we're gonna You're gonna break the letters.
Now it's Tono
And
Evan.
now we're ending the podcast.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you guys for everything.
See you guys next time.
Peace.
Bye.